The Minecraft 1.17 Cave and Cliff update is adding 4 new mobs into the game. We have 3 new passive mobs, the goat, the axolotl, and the glow squid. In this video, we'll be focusing on the new hostile mob called the warden. If you enjoy the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. But here it is. Here are 20 things you didn't know about Minecraft's latest hostile mob, the warden. Normally when you go invisible, mobs will stop tracking you. But did you know the warden is an exception to the rule on this? They can and they will still track you regardless if you're invisible or not, making them even more scary. I actually do see a lot of people saying how the warden will be weak because all you need to do to counter it is by pillaring up 3 blocks, or even 5. But as it turns out, Mojang are actually countering this with a hidden mechanic that is not yet known. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with block breaking. Contrary to popular belief, the warden won't actually drop diamonds, new loot, or any amazing new gear. It actually won't drop anything at all. At most, Mojang said it would drop some kind of trophy, but not any kind of useful loot. I'll get more into the reasoning why later on the video, because it will make more sense. If you thought the warden was already scary, listen to this next fact. In the footage shown and what Mojang have said, it appears when you actually hit the warden, it speeds up. It will get faster, which is not good news since it deals such high damage. Speaking of which, it will actually deal so much damage, it can one-hit a player wearing full netherite armor. If you're wearing anything else other than full netherite armor, you'll just get one hit. So if you make one simple mistake, you're out of the game. If the warden is near, all nearby light sources will start to flicker. Mojang have said that this is caused by the warden's presence, and it's not yet known what else will be affected by the warden's presence. But there's one thing that is for sure, it's actually a really cool effect. There's not many mobs in Minecraft that can actually interact with the world like this. For all these strengths this new mob has, there must be some kind of weakness, right? Well, actually, it doesn't have that great of range. We don't yet have any kind of block range distance in which it can attack, but we do know it won't be that big. If I was to have to make a guess, I'd probably say it's a little less than the iron golem, but that's just speculation. And I think it's time for another warden strength. It actually has knockback resistance, which is not good news if you're going in for a swing, because the second you land that hit, it's not going anywhere, it's just going to stand still. In a tweet by a Mojang developer, the warden height was actually confirmed to be 4 blocks tall, making it 1 block taller than an iron golem, and twice as tall as a regular player, which stands at 2 blocks tall. The heartbeat of the new warden mob is actually audible, as well as visible, and the more it is attacked, the stronger it gets, and the stronger it gets, the more its soul-filled heart flashes. We don't know much about this area of the warden. It could be a weak spot, or it could be a crucial part of its mechanic. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. In another tweet by the same Mojang developer, it was confirmed that the warden will actually attack every single mob in the game, if it gives off a sound or any kind of vibration. So nothing is safe from this new mob, which positions us nicely into the next step. How does the warden actually function? So basically, the concept of the warden is that its head is a skulk sensor with an increased radius. Besides the fact it has an increased radius, it functions exactly the same as a normal skulk sensor would, and will pick up all known vibrations and their respective levels. This is interesting because we already have access to the skulk sensors within the snapshots given. So we essentially get to play around with how the warden will see before it even is released. The warden can actually remember you as a player. If you sneak past it, it won't see you, but if you constantly attack it, it will lock onto you, and it won't get distracted by other noises when typically it would have. And at this point, because it does kind of remember who you are, it would actually charge at you significantly faster than before. Another mechanic Mojang added to make the warden even more terrifying is that you can't actually just sneak up to it. It will get to a point where it will just sense you, regardless if you make any noise. So if you're thinking about getting close to throw a splash potion of poison or any kind of damage potion, it won't work. It will hit you before you even get a chance. And that's probably something to do with the warden presence. It probably does have a field of area of effect where it will basically see you, regardless if you make any noise. So don't try and high-five it or anything, it will just one-hit you. The wardens are located deep underground in a new biome called the Deep Dark Caves. We don't know much about this biome yet, but we do know it has some kind of structure and it will be at the lowest point at which you can get in Minecraft, so just above the bedrock layer. In footage shown, we did see some chests, so I think the idea might be the warden is actually protecting these chests, and instead of just killing the warden to get any kind of loot, you want to go for these chests and hope the warden doesn't see you. Which, to be honest, is a refreshing outlook on Minecraft, because if you want anything else from the game, you just have to kill a mob. There's not much thought process to it. Whereas this new warden, you don't have to kill it, you just have to avoid it, which is very refreshing, in my opinion. Speaking of which, in the reveal trailer, we got this new structure within the Deep Dark Cave. It had chests, candles, and cobwebs, and it appears to be in a deep safe cave. This just further reinforces Mojang's vision with the new mob, and the fact that you won't really want to kill it, you'd want to run away from it instead. Mojang developers have actually previously said this about the warden. We would like for this new mob to be referred to as a natural disaster rather than a boss mob. They made the reference, when you see a tornado, you run away. You don't run up to it and then swing your sword at it. And ultimately, this was the final response they gave when asked what will the warden drop. But that's it, that's everything we know about the new warden mob so far. Keep in mind that it's not yet out, and we know that Mojang take community feedback very seriously. So there's chances that a lot of these will change. Let me know in the comments what mob or block I should do next. And if you made it this far into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe. Because clearly you must have enjoyed it, right? I mean, you're still here. And I'm still just talking randomly and you're still just listening. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I have 2 more videos on screen I think you will enjoy. Wait, you're still here? The video's about to end and you haven't clicked on the video. No!